guys, Broker Plus is now working with Lender Price. Now, Broker Plus is your CRM, your LOS, and your point of sale, all cloud-based in one easy location. It has a video component and does so much more. Now they're with Lender Price, so you can get pricing from all your top wholesalers in this cloud-based app that you can use for absolutely everything. Your LOS, your point of sale, and your CRM. You have to check it out. You'll save a ton of money and have a superior product. All you have to do is click this banner right over there. So get this, according to Dave Stevens, the past president of the FHA and the past president of the Mortgage Bankers Association, HUD needs to lower their mortgage insurance premium, and they need to do it now. And I, for one, totally agree. Truth is, they should have done this a long time ago, but now with home prices being higher, rates going up, inflation is out of control, and their MMI fund at the highest level it's ever been, my God, it needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. So let me explain. First of all, rates. And I quote from Dave Stevens, in 2022, mortgage rates have risen faster than even most economists were forecasting, with the 30-year fixed rates ending last week averaging above 4.95%. The rise in rates has exceeded 200 basis points since early 2021, impacting those on the margin more than any other segment of the housing market. And he's right, isn't he? I mean, you know that about rates. I know that about rates. So the FHA, they have to know all this information as well. See, with higher rates, affordability drops. So how can we make mortgages more affordable? Well, we can lower the mortgage insurance, can't we? It's kind of like the cost of gas. If we drop the cost of oil, gas prices drop, right? And we all understand this. But how about this? We can lower the damn taxes on gas and prices go down. What a concept.
I said, yeah. What a concept.
Same outcome, different approach. So think of mortgage insurance like a tax. If we lower the mortgage tax on FHA loans, the payment goes down just like it would if we had lower interest rates. And we can afford to do this because the MMI fund that the FHA is currently carrying is fat. I mean fat with cash. Way more than they need and way more than they require. Get this. In 2016, FHA was holding 2.35% in insurance on the total amount of insured loans that they guarantee. Then in 2017, that number dropped to 2.18%. But then in 2018, it goes up to 2.76%. In 2019, it goes way up, 4.84%. 2020, that number goes up to 6.10%. And in 2021, the number goes to 8.03%. Now, to give you an idea, that 8.03% in MMI funds that the FHA is carrying right now is a record high. And it's nearly 4 times as much as they need to meet their congressional mandate. Another quote from Stevens. When I served as FHA commissioner, beginning in 2009, I raised premiums several times. Initially only up front as FHA was capped on how much it could raise annual premiums, and then following legislative support from Congress, raising the annual and implementing the life of loan premium. These moves were done because the fund was severely hurt by the Great Recession of 2008. But today, the environment is totally different, and I cannot understand why the Secretary has not acted yet to lower the premiums. And it's something that we've been talking about for quite some time now. Now, moving on here, inflation. According to Bloomberg, the average family is going to face $5,200 in added costs from inflation. Again, record high inflation. Now, guess what? $5,200, that ain't gonna hurt me, but it's gonna hurt a lot of folks on the lower end of the socioeconomic ladder, isn't it? In fact, those are the only people that inflation is really going to hurt. So, and another quote, Secretary Fudge of HUD has testified and made speeches about wanting to help improve minority home ownership outcomes. In last year's actuarial report, HUD trumpeted that FHA endorsements for mortgages made to Black and Hispanic borrowers are more than twice that of the rest of the market, according to calendar year 2020 Home Mortgage Disclosure Act data, which only emphasizes the importance of the program to entry-level first-time minority homebuyers. And guys, we have to understand African-American home ownership is near all-time lows. The FHA is used, as we just heard, at a 2-to-1 ratio for Black Americans. So guess who the higher than necessary tax, mortgage insurance, is going to hurt the most? Once again, you got it, the people who can least afford it. And yet another quote from Stevens. The executive team at HUD has gone to great lengths promoting more opportunities for minority homebuyers, attacking discrimination, and implementing rules to enforce discrimination violations. This leadership has been important and well received by civil rights and community housing advocates. But keep keeping the fees this high and thus overpricing FHA borrowers, especially now with rates raising so rapidly, hits the same constituency right in the wallet and is impacting affordability. Again, almost 4 times as much in the MMI account than they need to have the highest number they ever have at all the wrong time. So what's our call to action, guys? Well, this is really simple here. We need to forward this video to our Congress people, or write your Congress people, and demand that they pressure Congress and HUD to lower FHA's MI to a reasonable number, because right now this whole thing is just plain ridiculous.